Yo guys, we are live. Ask me any questions you want and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. Just finishing off some new music. We've got a few amazing collabs out right now that are in the making, rather. It's just a case of finishing them off. I can let you know who some of the collabs are with a little bit later on. We just got people starting to get into the live chat now. Yo, what's up, Fabio? From Brasilia. Nice to see you, brother. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for joining the live feed, bro. Got any questions, guys? Any production questions or anything like that? Maybe I can help or give you some answers. The Mammoth, let me check, bro. So the Mammoth giveaway, that's going to be on the 24th of August. That's going to be our next giveaway. I know a lot of you have been waiting patiently for that one. So it's going to be a free giveaway as well, guys. So hopefully you'll be happy with that. All right, we've got loads of questions coming in now. Big love to Vietnam. We got someone from Vietnam in here. What else we got, guys? Let's have a look. Venezuela, shout out to you. Mexico as well. Mexico, big shout out to Mexico. And thanks, bro. Yeah, Derb's doing the business on the dance floors for us. It's been working for us, Wolfpack, and of course Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. The Born Slippy remix. I'll have to get some information on that. I'll just have to check, actually, guys. Big shout out to everyone around the world locked in right now. So has anyone got any production questions for me to start with? We use Ableton Live. We used to use Logic and FL Studio, but at the moment, at present, we use an Ableton. We just find the ease of use really easy. It's easy for us to lay down tracks quickly, which we need to do at the moment. So what are you guys using? What software are you guys using to produce music? What do you find best? The Born Slippy remix is actually out now on SoundCloud. So if you go on our SoundCloud, I can drop the link in a bit later. But the Born Slippy remix is on there, if you want to check that out. Just checking all the shout out to Algeria, man. Yes. And again, Hugo, the Mammoth remix is out on the 24th of August, bro. We will be giving that away for free. We got Wesley using FL Studio 20. It is good, bro. I tried it the other day on Mac, actually, and it is really good, man. You can make some serious tunes in that, and there's a lot of content available as well on the on YouTube and things like that, man. You can learn so much. And this guy's giving me some tracks to listen to here with the links. If you leave the links, I will check the songs later on and drop you some feedback. I probably won't do it right now, but if you leave the links, if you've got tracks to send over, I can take a listen and get back to you with some feedback, guys, because I know a lot of you have been sending us some amazing tracks at the moment. So yeah, drop them in the box and we can check those later. So Aventus, Simon just said Aventus, that's coming out next month on Maximize, on Blaster Jack's label, guys. So that's going to be a big release. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Guys, by the way, we just put the link to our Born Slippy bootleg. Whoever wants to grab that, you can just grab the link down below there. Guys, if you want to send promos, we're going to put the link to our website, and there's a contact information box on our website. And if you just drop the link to the track, we'll take a listen and get back to you. Make sure to put your email in there as well, guys, so we can get back. You know. Has anyone got any production questions? Something you need to know with synths or the building of the structure of the track, or any questions you have, let me know. Thanks, Len. Just said he loves Derb. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. You want to hear a little bit of Aventus, man? Let me see if I can open up the project here, bro. Just bear with me, guys. Just opening up Ableton Live now. Hey, Mark, we'd love to come to Australia, bro. We've been looking at some options for gigs for quite a while now. So as soon as we get any information, we'll let you know, bro. But it's definitely a place we've been wanting to come for years and years, but we haven't had the chance to do it yet. So yeah, for sure, man. We'll keep in touch, man, and we'll let you know when we're there. Raris, not sure if that's how you pronounce it, bro. Sorry. Which synth is your favorite one? Man, it's close. I've got three synths which I really use quite often. VPS Avenger, Serum we use a lot, and Spire. The one I use most right now is probably Serum, man, because the sounds you can get out of it are so good, man. And there's a lot of presets that you can get online which are just really good. So Serum we've been using a lot. VPS Avenger's got some amazing sounds if you get a chance to check that out. And again, Spire is really good. Really good, man. What are you using, bro? Silent is also really good as well. We use that quite a lot. Next week as well, guys, we are playing in China. We got two shows in China next week. Always an amazing crowd in China, guys. Hey, I got one of my buddies here, Matthew Selleck. What's happening, brother? Live-o in the place, man. Yeah, Silent and Nexus are really good, man. Also, guys, just to let you know, this Friday, the 10th of August, we've got our first release on our own label. The label's called Command Records, CMMD. And the first track is called Moksha, and it's with Wolfpack. and it is an absolute monster track, guys. I'm not sure if you've had a chance to listen to a preview yet, but Wolfpack played it at Tomorrowland and it went off. So that's coming out Friday on Beatport and Spotify. So yeah, it's going to be a big release, that one, guys. Just checking through the comments here. Rara said, how did I start producing? It was a while ago, man. Probably about 12 years ago, when I was supposed to be going to college and school. I used to stay home and just always practice on Fruity Loops, FL Studio, and I just kept doing it all the time, man. I just loved producing. Every moment I had spare, I always tried to make records. I used to make like hard dance records back then, happy hardcore. I used to do UK garage music, and when I started producing, there was really no help online like there is now. There weren't any tutorials on YouTube, so I had to learn it all myself and just listen to records and try and recreate the sounds, I suppose. So yeah, I was making all different kinds of genres of music, and I remember then, maybe after I've been producing 5 years, I watched a YouTube tutorial then on Steve Angelo, a future music tutorial with Steve Angelo in the studio. And after watching that, I just remember falling in love with how he produced on Logic and the house music he was making. It really inspired me. So that's when I decided to get a Mac and get Logic, and just really inspired me. And on Logic then, that's when we produced Back to Earth, which was probably one of our biggest records and broke us onto the scene, really, man. It's just a case of grinding it out and just getting into the studio as much as you can and enjoying it, man, and having a vision of where you want to be, you know. And again, it's just to do with all the hours you put into the production. It's going to pay off eventually, bro. Yeah, someone said about a demo submission for the new label. If you go on our website, I believe Luke will put the link into our website. There's a contact information box on there. So if you send your track over, put your email in there, we'll take a listen, bro, and we'll get back to you. Appreciate that, man. Len just said, will we have a new song with Hardwell? We haven't got a song with Hardwell, bro, but it is something we'd love to do sometime. I'm not sure if it's going to be right now, but yeah, for sure, man. That would be amazing. Right, so guys, I'm going to play some music. Let me get some stuff open here. Okay, so I'm going to play you a clip of our track coming out this Friday on our own label called Command Records. It's with Wolfpack, and the track's called Moksha. So let me get to the breakdown here, man. Let me know if you're feeling this, guys. It's a little clip of Moksha, guys, out Friday on Beatport, Spotify, on our new label, Command Records. People loving that one. Shout to Melissa, she's feeling that one. Simone feeling it. And you guys want to hear a snippet of Aventus too? I can show you that as well, guys. Let's just run through some questions as well. There's a few I've missed here. Let's have a look. Guys, if you've got any more questions, music-related questions, or anything else you want to ask me, man? I'm just going to get Aventus open for you guys so I can play that also. Someone also asked, did we meet Martin Garrix? Yeah, we did at Ministry of Sound. He played before Martin Garrix back in 2015. I think he was only 17 or something there, man. But he's a lovely guy, and he is killing it right now, yeah? Just check this. I think this is the latest version of Aventus. Let's just check. I can play you Aventus now, Right, so this is the breakdown on Aventus on Maximize Records coming out next month. So that's Aventus, guys. Hope you're feeling that one. Someone again has just asked about the Mammoth remix. Let me just check the date on that again. We're going to release Mammoth this month, and it's going to be the 24th of August this month. We're going to be releasing Mammoth for free, guys. Right, so there's a couple of people asking how I made the drops for both these tracks. I'd actually have to go through the whole project to maybe explain in more detail about that, guys. It's quite difficult. I tell you what, let me try and open the project up, and then maybe I can play a couple of the synth sounds and show you in more detail. Yeah, someone's saying about the drop on Aventus. Why did we change that? We loved the old drop, but we had to make a few amendments and changes. I think Blasterjaxx wanted us to tweak a few bits and bobs, so we did that, and we feel like it works, man. But the other version we like as well. So it's just the way it works sometimes, guys. Right now, I'm trying to open a project as quickly as possible, so I can run through some sounds I use, guys. Let's have a look at some questions here. Isaac says, when will Aventus be released? That's going to be next month, bro. Hitesh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're looking forward to Mammoth. I think everyone's looking forward to Mammoth, right? Sorry about the delay. I'm just waiting for Ableton to load. Sorry, guys, you can keep asking me questions. I'm just trying to locate the project right now. Right, let's see if that works. Melissa asked, who's my biggest inspiration? Probably Steve Angelo. I've always looked up to Steve Angelo. He's a massive inspiration for me. So yeah, that's that one. Rara's asked a really good question, actually. I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing that wrong. But he said, producing, is it more skill or more talent? I really honestly believe it's a bit of both. I think you've got to have a passion for it, and you've got to put the hours in, man. That's the big thing. I think if you love what you do, you just got to put the hours in, believe it's going to happen, and I'm sure it'll come together, man. I think there is a bit of skill involved. It always helps if you've got. I did piano lessons up until I was about 15 years old, so that certainly helps because I know my way around a piano or keyboard. So. That certainly helps. So learning a musical instrument, I definitely suggest if you're serious about music production, knowing your way around the keyboard and being able to lay down chords and melodies certainly helps. But yeah, I mean, a passion alone can push you in that direction, you know. Right, let's just run through some questions. Someone's asked, how did we get together, the three of us? Okay, so probably about six or 7 years ago now, Luke and Fran, the other two polar bears, they were actually playing a show together, just the two of them, in my hometown in Swansea in Wales. And I went along to the gig to watch them play. And after they finished playing, I went up to the boys in the DJ booth and I said, guys, you need to listen to my music. And then at that point, after they finished, we'd all had a few drinks. And then we went out to Fran's car, which was in the car park around the back of the club. And I had some of my tracks on a USB stick. So he played them in his car. And then some of the stuff I was doing myself. And Luke and Fran absolutely loved what I was doing, and then they ended up showing me some of their tracks, and they were like, you know what, we need to do some stuff together. So maybe a week after I met them at the club, Fran rang me and he was like, bro, do you want to be a polar bear? So I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to sign me up. I'll be part of that. So we haven't looked back since, to be honest, and we've kept developing our sound constantly. And I think all three of us have the same vision and goal. So it's good, man. It really works, and we're all best friends, and we've never really argued or anything. We've just got the same vision and goal. So yeah, it's brilliant, and it's working. And this year has been brilliant so far. So we're going to build off this, guys. I'm just running through some more questions here. Isaac said, will you come to Slovenia? We'll definitely speak to our booking agent about Slovenia, man. I know the crowds are sick there, so we'll definitely put a word in for that. Take note of that, Luke. Yeah, someone said if you're Rara's game, man, if you're a hard worker, you can make it. I'm sure, man. With hard work and determination, I think that is half of the battle, man. And maybe the other half, skill and talent of knowing the software, you know. Right, I've got this project open, guys. Yeah, DJ Timothy has said, when can we send demos? We said earlier, bro, if you go on our website, I think Luke put the link into the chat. If you go onto our website, there's a contact information box on the site. If you send the links there and leave your email address, we'll take a listen to those, okay? Someone said, how do we get support from Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike? Honestly, guys, it was a case of sending them songs that we finished, and I mean we must have sent them a lot of things, but one particular track that we sent, Dimitri came back to me and he was like, yo bro, this is amazing, and it suited his sets perfectly. So again, I think it's a case of making music until someone loves it, you know, and we've been really lucky to get Dimitri on board, and we've built up a really good friendship with him now, and it becomes easier to get feedback off Dimitri, and he gives us guidance as well on what we should be making and what he's going to play in his sets. So it's brilliant, really, really good. So yeah, guys, just keep sending those demos out. Don't get disheartened if people don't come back, because we've been there so many times, and it's just a case of making music until one time someone will come back and just say, yo, I love it, and you will get there. Just don't give up. On whose record channel Rhys, you remix right, Hitesh has just said, what will we be releasing, what label will we be releasing Marathon? It's actually going to be a free giveaway, bro, so we'll have it up on our SoundCloud, and we'll be giving out the link on all our social media, so you guys can get that for free. Shout out to Lee Watson. What's up, buddy? An old friend. Just joined in. Nice to see you, bro. Hope you're well. How many of your tracks are played in DV&LM? We don't know that, actually. We're going to have to go through 1001 track lists and see what Dimitri played of ours. I'm sure there's a couple of IDs there that we fired over. So we'll be sure to check that and get back to you, bro. Victor Sanchez has just said, release of the brand new label Command. It's this Friday, bro, so it's the 10th of August, and our first track is called Moksha with Wolfpack. So keep an eye out for that, bro. It'll be all over our socials anyway. So when come the FPB movie? I don't know about that, bro. We've got a few videos that we recorded of us in the studio, which we'll be releasing a full video soon. It just shows a more in-depth take on how we created some of our recent releases. So we'll be releasing that soon. Just checking some comments here, guys. And just want to say as well, guys, a massive, massive thank you to all the votes we've had for the DJ Mag Top 100. There's been so much. We tried tagging a lot of the people and reposting on our story, but it's been crazy, man. Like we've had so many this year. There's been so much love, so I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who's voted. I'm sure a lot of you guys here have done the same. If you haven't voted already, guys, there's a link just at the top here where you can pop our name down and drop us a vote. It's much appreciated, and every single vote counts, as they say, guys. Right, so now I've got the command release here. Let's just check if this is working. I can play you some of the leads. Something's wrong there. 1 sec, guys. Right, okay, so I got the drop here. 1 sec. Yeah, so the drop comprised of, I've actually got the kick and some of the leads bounced together at the moment, but that was one of the sub basses. And probably one of the most important parts of the drop is this pluck on the second rotation. I can play you some of the layers now, guys. I'll actually do a video recording of the project, so you can actually see the synths and things. There's not so much I can show you, but I can play you some of the sounds. So the plucks were. So there was 4 layers there. I think there may have actually been another one as well. And then a big brass stab that we added as well. So when you play those together, we had a. But what I'll do, guys, rather than just playing you the sounds, I shall, maybe we can arrange it for the end of this week, is actually give you a full rundown of the project and show you guys what we did to create the track. Let me know if you fancy that, or if there's any other tracks that you want me to run through with you guys, just let me know. And I'll be happy to show you everything in the project, really, guys. Shout to Gareth, my brother has just joined the video chat. How are you, bro? Someone's just mentioned here, can I listen to demos? I tell you what, guys, if you want me to listen to a few demos, I can do that now for sure. Post some links in here and I'll take a quick listen, guys. Drop some feedback. We got the links, guys, just wait for those. Oh, just to let you know as well, guys, on, forgot to mention this earlier, on Command Records, we've got some amazing names set in the pipelines as well for releases. We've got Kivu. Those guys are absolutely smashing it right now. They're going to be coming out soon. We've also got tracks with Diego Miranda coming out on our label, and lots of our own releases that we've got programmed in to come out. So keep an eye out, guys, because there's some serious bangers on Command Records. It's going to be all about the big room stuff. I know you guys love that, so keep it locked. David Callan just said, can I buy you presets and samples? We actually haven't done anything like that, bro. Maybe it's something we should look up, but yeah, it's definitely something we should do, maybe. Do some for Serum or something, and maybe some samples that we use quite regularly. That could be something to put out, bro. Someone's just asked, can I show them Derb? I tell you what, man. Rather than show you just playing the sounds of the synths, as I said, I'll do a video at the end of this week, and I'll show you an actual screen recording of the project, so you can have a better look at how we made those, you know? Has anyone got any demos you want to fire over? I can have a quick listen for you guys. Also, guys, as well, we have got a track with Matan on Smash the House, and that is coming. Let me check the dates on this. On the 17th of August this month, we've got a track with Matan, and it's coming on Smash the House. It's a track. Oh, one sec. Just having a look at these comments, guys. One sec. Yeah, sorry guys, the track's called Throne on Smash the House. It's with Ollie James and Matan. Absolute banger. I don't know if any of you guys have heard Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike play it. Let me know if you've heard it, guys. Right, I've got a demo here from Vipin. I'm not sure if that's the way you say it, bro. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. Is this a... This is one of your tracks, bro, yeah? Is this one of your tracks, bro, or? Just before I play it, I just want to make sure it is yours. Someone's just said, how can I get into Smash the House on your new Command Records? Well, if you send us demos of your music, we can certainly have a listen, bro. As we said earlier, just go to our website, check it out, and we can listen. And if they're good enough, we'll certainly consider them for the record label, you know? Any other questions, guys? Keep them rolling in. Sorry, I'm just reading through all the comments to see if I missed any, guys. Victor's just said, I'm the producer and Frank is the DJ. It's Fran, F-R-A-N. No, Fran and Luke both produce as well, bro. I make a lot of the melodies because I've done piano in the past, but the other guys are absolutely amazing in the studio as well. I usually work up an idea, maybe with some chords, and then Luke and Fran always go in the studio together to do their thing. And we just work back and forth because I live quite away from the other guys, maybe 3 hours in the car. So we do a lot over Skype. So it works that way, and it's always worked that way. So we're not going to change anything right now. As Isaac has just said, what kind of style do you like? Blaster jacks or bass jackers or Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike? All those guys are amazing, bro. I mean, the big room stuff we absolutely love. All the big room stuff. Personally as well, I like all styles of music. Everything gives me inspiration, from classical to light electronic music, hip hop, even R&B, bro. I love it all. So different music for different occasions, I guess, man. But all the guys you mentioned there, Blaster Jacks, Bass Jackers, probably my favorite, man. Blaster Jacks have always made some amazing big room music, and they've been a big inspiration to us, to be honest with you. So Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. So good question, man. We've got some amazing collabs coming up. Someone's just asked what collabs we've got coming up. Let me go through them in my mind. We have collabs with Eves V coming up, another collab with Eves. That's going to be a wicked remake of a classic track, which I can't tell you the details on right now, but we're currently in the studio working on that back and forth. We've got a collab with Psytrance act called The Warriors, and that is crazy. It's like 138 BPM, something we haven't done before, but we're excited about. It's I can't give you a preview right now, guys, but that's going to be something different, and I know you guys like the fast music, so we're going to try our hand at that and see how it goes. Let's just look at these guys. David Callan's just asked, can I buy your project? It's not something we do at the moment, bro, but mentioned earlier, man, it may release some presets or samples or things like that. We'll certainly look into it. If it helps you guys out, we'll definitely look at it. So, but we haven't got any projects that anyone could purchase or anything at the moment, bro. Someone's asked, do you think music producers need to play real instruments? I touched on this earlier, bro, and I think it definitely helps if you play an instrument, even if it's just basic, even if you just know how to play a few chords and just know your way around the keyboard. I think it definitely helps. You're going to have an advantage over someone who doesn't have any idea. Do you know what I mean? So I always suggest piano, because you're using a MIDI keyboard, is brilliant. So if you can even just learn the basics on piano, it certainly helps, brother. Someone's just asked how many more on Smash the House this year. Let's just have a look. Yeah, we've got 2 more coming out on Smash the House this year, which are already signed, and we've got some more tracks in the pipeline, which I'm sure Dimitri will sign. But there's a definite 2 more tracks for you guys on Smash the House. Yeah, Victor's just said, how many more songs will you release in the remainder of the year? In 2018? Well, the thing is, Victor, now we've got our own label on Command Records. We intend to release 1 record every single month for the rest of the year. So there won't be a shortage of polar bear music, put it that way, bro. Joe Jones has just said that, have you got a promo email? Joe, if you go on the website, I think Luke will put the link into our website. There's a contact information box there. If you just drop the track link in the contact info box, pop your email in, bro, and we'll check everything out and get back to you then, mate. Thanks, man. Just going through the comments again. All right, guys, I forgot to mention as well when someone asked about collaborations. We've also got a collab with Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman, which is amazing, guys. It's something different for us. The breakdown is really, really haunting and melodic and progressive, but the drop is hard, and we've used 303 acid sounds. So we're looking forward to releasing that one. That one's coming out on Buse Records, which is Dimitri Vangelis and Wyman's own imprint. And I believe that one's coming out maybe September, October, guys. Really can't wait to show that one to you. But that one's a little bit different, which is always good, right? Leon has just asked about the Mammoth remix because he's just come in late and he's only just joined the video convo. The Mammoth giveaway, bro, is the 24th of August, and that's this month, and it's going to be a free giveaway, bro. So we'll let you know on all socials about the Mammoth remix, as I know everyone's been after that one. Would you consider making a signature sample pack of your favorite sounds? Man, I touched on this earlier as well. We've had a few requests for that now, and I think it may be something we should definitely look into, bro. Maybe have a set of presets and maybe some of the kicks and percussion that we use, maybe some of the effects. We'll definitely look at that because it seems like something you guys would really benefit from. So we'll check that out, bro. I got another question from Assad here. Will you please start a fan zone request for the bootlegs that you guys can make and release it as a free download every month? I'm just trying to get my head around that, but one sec. Request of the bootlegs that you can make. Just one sec, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, with the fan zone, it's something we're working on right now. So it's something that will be probably up and running maybe in the next month or so, I would have guessed, bro. So yeah, that's the answer to the question there, sir. We are working on it, brother. Yeah, the producing tutorials will be live probably end of this week, maybe the start of next. But I'll do a video capture of the project so you guys can take a closer look. Joe Jones has asked a good question. How long did it take you to release a song you were happy with? Well, I used to release music myself. So did Fran and Luke. Prior to Polar Bears, I used to release UK Garage and things like that. So I probably released my first track under a different name probably about 3 years after I started producing. And I was happy with it at the time, but I probably wouldn't have been happy with the track right now. I've improved so much since my first release. So yeah, I mean, 3 years probably learning production. You should be kind of happy with your tracks. What I found as well was to always reference your finished product, your finished track, to something else that you love listening to, and be quite critical of the comparing of tracks. You know, your tracks need to sound nearly as good, if not better, than the tracks you're referencing. So referencing tracks is definitely something you should always do when producing, bro. Guys, send your demos to the website. We'll take a listen and we'll get back to your emails with that. I'm going to crack on with some music today, guys. If there's any last questions, just let me know before I go. And I'll try and answer those quickly. Just running through the answers, you guys. And as well, guys, we're going to be doing a lot more live video chats to answer all you guys' questions. We're going to be doing more of the music production tutorials on here as well. Anything that helps you guys out, we're always up for that. I think the sample pack idea is really good with the presets and things. We can do that. Maybe do a free giveaway on that, guys, if you fancy it. But we got one more question here. Yeah, someone's just asked what's my favorite DAW to work in. Raquel is using Ableton. Yeah, Ableton's ours, bro. We use Ableton pretty much for everything right now. We used to use Logic and Fruity Loops, FL Studio, but we just kept going back to Ableton for the ease of use. We do use all external plugins, apart from the glue compressor and the EQ in Ableton. We pretty much use all external plugins. So I can give you a run through of all the plugins that we use when we go live next by showing you a screen capture of my screen. So we'll do that, guys. But right now, we are going to get back to work, guys. Thanks for tuning in and asking all these amazing questions. There's been so many. So thank you so much. Keep up the voting, guys. We really appreciate it. The link's here if you can vote and you haven't done so far. Do that right now. But big love and see you soon, guys. Peace.